Eat Your Spanish is brought to you by all of the wonderful supporters in our Eat Your Spanish Patreon familia and by our following sponsor.
Hey friends, thanks for listening to Eat Your Spanish. If you want to support our podcast, you can do so by subscribing to the show and leaving a positive review on your podcast app. You can also support us on our Patreon page at patreon.com/eatyourspanish, where you can get exciting bonus content such as songs, stickers, and more for as little as $2 a month. Thanks for listening. Now on with the show.
Hello friends,
Hola amigos,
how are you?
¿cómo están?
I'm so happy
Estoy feliz
to be with you.
a estar contigo.
Are you hungry
Tienen hambre
to sing and play?
a cantar y jugar,
'Cause on our menu
porque en el menú
is Spanish today. Everybody sing!
Eat your Spanish, eat your Spanish, eat your Spanish with us today.
Did you say spinach? No, I said Spanish. Okay.
Eat your Spanish with us today. Eat your Spanish!
With Evan.
and Vanessa. Hola amigos,
Hello friends, me llamo Evan. My name's Evan.
y yo me llamo Vanessa, and my name's Vanessa. Welcome to the review session for episode 4, where we learned how to say the names of some common family members.
Today we'll be reviewing those words, and then we've got a fun game to play with you.
Then, at the very end of our episode, we'll give one special listener the chance to ask us a question about how to say a word or phrase in Spanish. But first, it's time for a little review of our words from last week.
I hope you're ready to have some fun. Here we go.
Spanish review time.
All right, now it's time to take a look back at our lesson from last week. Evan, rewind the tape. All right, amigos. I'll say the words out loud and Evan will repeat them. You can say them with him. Don't worry if it's a little tricky at first. Practicing out loud really helps. So our first words will be the words for mom and dad. For mom, we say mama, and for dad, we say papa. I'll say them one at a time and you can repeat them with Evan. Mama,
Mama,
mama.
mama,
And now, for dad, we say papa. So repeat after me. Papa,
papa,
papa.
papa.
Muy bien. Now let's learn the words for sister and brother. For sister, we say hermana. So repeat after me. Hermana,
Hermana,
hermana.
hermana.
And now for brother, we say hermano. So repeat after me. Hermano,
Hermano,
hermano.
hermano.
Perfecto! And now for grandma and grandpa. For grandma, we say abuela. So repeat after me. Abuela,
Abuela,
abuela.
abuela.
And last but not least, for grandpa, we say abuelo. Okay, repeat after me. Abuelo,
Abuelo,
abuelo.
abuelo.
Excelente!
Okay, amigos, now that we've practiced mama and papa for mom and dad, hermano and hermana for brother and sister, and abuelo and abuela for grandpa and grandma, it's time to use our words to play a game we call Answering the Telephone.
Spanish game time.
In this game, we're going to need a phone. Let's take one of our hands and we'll make a phone by sticking out our thumb and our pinky and closing our other fingers. Now we'll hold it up to our heads with our thumb up by our ear and our pinky by our mouth. Can you talk into the end of your pinky and pretend to listen into your thumb? Let's try it out. Oh, let's pick up our phone and hold them up to our heads. Great job! Now that we've picked it up, we'll hear a family member introduce themselves. It'll be our job to greet that family member together with their name in Spanish. Let's listen closely and see who's on the line.
Hello, it's me, Mom.
All right, so we know the Spanish word for mom is mamá. So on the count of 3, we'll say together, Hola, mamá. 1, 2, 3.
Hola, mamá.
Nice work. Are you ready to play the game now? Here we go. All right, everyone, let's pick up our phones and listen closely to see who's on the other line.
Hello, I'm Dad.
All right, so what do we say to the dad in the family? Let's say it together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hola, Papa.
Great work. Let's hang up our phones and get ready for round 3. Here we go. Let's see who's on the line.
Hi, I'm the brother in the family.
What greeting do we say to the brother? Let's say it together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hola, hermano.
Muy bien. Time to hang up our phones again. Here we go, round 4. Let's see who it is.
Hey, it's me, the sister.
All right, friends, what do we say to the sister? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hola, hermana.
Muy bien. Let's hang up our phones. Time for round 5. Let's see who's on the line.
Hello, sweetheart. It's me, Grandma.
All right, friends, what do we say to Grandma? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hola, abuela.
Great work. All right, one last round. Let's put our phones down and see if it rings one more time. Let's see who it is.
Hello there. It's me, Grandpa.
All right, amigos. What do we say to the grandpa? 1, 2, 3.
Hola, abuelo.
Muy bien. We did it. We answered the phone for all 6 of the family members.
Great job, friends. I love playing Spanish games with you all.
Me too. Well, now it's almost time to go, but before we do, we're going to give one of our special listeners the chance to ask us a question about how to say a word or phrase in Spanish. Evan, who is this week's special listener?
This week's special listener is actually one of the singers in the Eat Your Spanish band. His name is Vincent. Vincent, what is your question?
Hi, my name is Vincent. I was wondering how to say house in Spanish. Muchas gracias.
Great question, Vincent. Later on, we'll be having an episode about the house and the different rooms inside, but let's get the answer to your question right now. Vanessa, how do you say house in Spanish?
Great question. The word house in Spanish is casa. Can you all repeat it after me? Casa.
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 Great work. Now that we know the word casa, I want to share with you a very special Spanish phrase that even people who speak English say. Have you ever heard anyone say, mi casa es su casa?
I have. Just the other day when we went to a friend's house, they said that to us. But what does that mean?
Mi casa es su casa means my house is your house. So when someone says that, it means they want you to feel comfortable and welcome in their home. It's a really nice thing to say if you have a guest over. Want to try it with me? Here we go. Mi casa es su casa.
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 Great work, friends! So now next time you have a guest over, you can try saying mi casa es su casa to them if you want to make them feel welcome. You can even teach them what it means. And Vincent, next time you come over to help sing on one of our Spanish songs, I want you to know that mi casa es su casa. My house is your house.
If any of you listeners out there ever want us to answer one of your questions, just visit us on eatyourspanishpodcast.com and you can send us in your question. And if you record your question on one of your parents' phones and send it to us, then you can have the chance of hearing your own voice on one of our podcasts. Well, that sound means it's time for us to say goodbye.
Thanks for joining us today for this special review episode of Eat Your Spanish. Now, are you all ready to sing our goodbye song with us? Excelente. Here we go. Adiós, mi buen amigo.
Goodbye, my good friend.
Hasta luego.
See you later. See you later, my good friend. Adios, amigos. Goodbye, friends.
Hasta luego. See you later. Thanks for listening to the Eat Your Spanish podcast. You can support our podcast by visiting patreon.com/eatyourspanish or by subscribing to it and leaving a review on Apple Podcasts. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at eatyourspanishpodcast.com. Thanks for listening. Adios.